I think it's working. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's fire up YouTube, do all the little updating that we need to. Um, and then we'll start playing the game. Okay.
Do it! Maximize!
Hey, Pixel Knight. Man, you didn't miss a beat at all. You have to let me know if you can hear me well and everything. I think I've got everything set up. Excellent. Okay. The thumbnail. Oops. I don't think I have a thumbnail on my computer anymore. Let's go download that real quick. So have you been playing much Battle Network, Pixel Knight? I was thinking, I don't even know if there's a way to challenge your friends in the game. Let's see. This. But I haven't tried to either. So I don't know if it will or not. Okay. Looks nice. Says went back, added some extra info to a Mortal Kombat deception script. Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay, perfect. I think that's it. Okay. So let's take that down. Up over here. Okay. So I have been playing a lot of that is very Pictoness says the GameCube version, which I'll be playing for the video, adds in two of the boss characters from the older games and the PSP version called Mortal Kombat Unchained. As two of the GameCube characters and four more added. Excellent. Oh, cool. So I've been playing a lot of Mega Man Battle Network in between the last stream, which was a week ago. And so we played, I think, like 5 hours total, but we had to redo some of it. And then I don't know how many hours I've got into it now, but I'm ready to start the end game, and I was like, well, I really want to stream the end of the game Because there's a part at the end of the game that I've actually talked about on the channel before, and I'm like, I should stream this part and talk about it and stuff. So yeah, when we ended last time, we defeated Stone Man, who was stopping the train from running. So after we got the train running, then we were able to go to the government center, and we were able to go to Den City, which is where the next adventure takes place. We go to Den City, and World 3 has taken over all the self-driving cars and the traffic lights, and so they use that to cause mayhem. And Melu ends up being on a runaway bus, and so the dungeon is really just saving Melu, which is it's actually a pretty fun dungeon. I really like that one, which is good because it's followed up by the worst dungeon I've ever played in an RPG, which is the Electric Dungeon. So for this adventure, we go to a party at Scilab at an underground restaurant. And while we're there, they cut the power, and so that puts a limit on how much air is breathable since we're underground. And I remember playing the game the first time, going, well, if the power's out, then the network is down. And so how do you play a game like this with the power out? And so they kind of, fudge that. They're like, all right, well, the network is connected and running on backup power. But the PET that houses Mega Man, that is running on battery power. And so you're allowed to go through the dungeon running on battery power. And then if the battery runs out, then you stop regaining your health in between battles. And so that just stinks. So and then there's this really crappy guessing game as part of the dungeon that just ends up being a big time waster. And parts of the floor are invisible, so you can't see that. And so yeah, it's just a really crummy dungeon to go through. And so,
howdy. Give me that.
And so I actually turned on Buster Max mode for part of this dungeon, just because I was tired of wandering around. Because you guys know I get lost easy, and it's even worse when part of the floor is invisible. And so yeah, so I turned on Buster Max mode for a little bit of that. And then you kind of start the end game process from there. So what the bad guys have been doing is, on every little adventure that we've been on, they have successfully stolen a super program. So when we did the fire one, they stole the fire program. The traffic light, or then we saved the water supply. So we saved the waterworks, and they got the water program there. And then they did the electric program and the for the last one. And then they got the Earth program during the traffic light fiasco. And so their plan through all this has been to combine all these super programs together to create a big virus. And the virus is called the Life Virus. And so in the game, they've already created the Life Virus, and I've figured out where their secret lair is. And so now we're going to go and save them. And save the day. Stop the war. That's the plan. So let's see. Pixel Knight says the Electric Dungeon sucks. I still haven't beaten it because it's awful. Yeah, just turn on Max Buster mode. Madison says, hi, I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. And Pixel Knight says, I do like the dungeon on Number Man. Kind of does stuff in the real world. It's just running place. Oh, yeah, for sure. And then Pixel says, I know the DS version of Battle Network added in lights where the floor is. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's fire this up. So what we have here is I've just found an underground train stop, and I've also found a pass that will run it. The pass was expired, but of course by doing some shenanigans with my super genius dad, we were able to reprogram it to have a new expiration. So now we can run. Alright, so you should be able to hear the game and me pretty well. Let me know if the audio levels are off and whatnot. But yeah, this should be fun. I'm pretty excited about it. Dr. Hikari speaking. Oh, hello, honey. Yes, Lan was just here. I'm worried. I think those two are in trouble. Don't worry. I'll look out for them. I'll never let what happened last time happen again. See, and this right here is alluding to the part of the game that I don't like it. So, because I says, wait till you see the story of the second game. It's very cheesy, but I love it. Honey, I'm sorry to have called you at work. No, I'm sorry for not being at home more. Which is true. In this... Oh, and she brings it up. That is true. Which is true. Dr. Hikari is pretty much absent from home the entire game. And so, yeah. It definitely paints this picture of... you know, he's very, very much working probably a little more than he should be. She said, but it's okay. I'll be fine by myself here. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Bye. Dr. Hikari, I've got info on the virus in the World 3 rocket. Okay. Pixel says, also, if you don't remember who Lan's grandpa is, and his last name is actually him too. Yeah. It's the life virus. I see. Lan and Hub don't have a chance. We've got to act fast. Can you help me? So at this point, you're supposed to be asking, who's Hub? Hub is a character we've never heard before. Yes, sir. That weird purple goo. Okay, so there's the rocket that they're going to use to shoot the live virus in space. We made it. So this is the World 3 lab, huh? Yeah, there's the hacking rocket. Let's break in. So the big master plan for the bad guys is to fire the rocket and take over the government satellites with this life virus. And again, now we hit the absurd part of the story where you're like, really? I'm in 5th grade and I'm supposed to single-handedly take down this super hacking organization? And it all seems very weird, because it is very weird.
Dr. Wowie.
Yeah, that's right. Pixel says, no matter if it's classic or Battle Network, Wiley loves skulls, for sure. And the thing I've been noticing most during this playthrough is this game is often talked about as being, you know, created to kind of capture the same kind of feeling as Pokemon. And that's what I've been noticing on this playthrough. So the 3 characters we have here, these are 3 ex-World 3 characters that have been helping us. So of course you have Higsby that we met last time. And then you have a teacher, Miss Yuri, and then an old man. It's Miss Yuri and the old man. Man, I see them. Thank you. All you did was help me, and now, not to worry at all. I'm used to hard times. Man, you have to get up there and quit. Roger, on my way. And so you'll remember that, at the end of every Mega Man game, they have a boss room. And they kind of emulate that here, and I think it's super interesting. So what we do first, so now we're on the 2nd level. It's securely locked. There seems to be a jack in port. Okay. So in order to disable the lock, we go through, and this is where we do kind of our block push. But instead of, you know, fighting the bosses, we kind of have a boss rush, but it's with the different dungeons that we've done. So we said, Mega Man, there's got to be a program locking this door. Find it and delete it. Right. And so this is reminiscent of the first dungeon that we did in the upper. Alright, what's going to be the best way to handle this one? Let's try wood tower. Just to see what it does. Oh, perfect. I was wondering if it was going to pierce through, but it looks like it just hit the shield and disabled the shield for a bit. Iron Shield bead. Okay, so I've redone the folder a few times as I've been playing. Having the base chip has just been really cool. It gives you like a... What is it? Like a 33% chance that you'll get this in your opening hand. Which isn't very often, but when you do get it, it's almost an instant win. Or if not, at least gives you a very good head start. But something that I talked about last time was trying to keep only 2 codes in the folder. So I've got it down to C and G. So these are the 2 codes. I changed it up to G because there's a lot of chips with very high attack power that have a G code. And I found that using a Gutsman chip has been very helpful. So we've got C, G, and then the base chip. Pixelman says, I mean, Pokemon, a 10-year-old beats terrorism with a god and/or a demigod in his pocket. Yeah, this definitely gives you that same feeling of, oh yeah, the 10-year-old can defeat the evil organization because this is a power fantasy for elementary school kids, so... Says, I'm a World 3 Navi, however, I can no longer help them. Please take this, it should help you. Okay, so we get a nice block. Pixelman says, I mean, boss rush is supposed to be a sort of thing that's basically, to quote Nitro Ed, okay, you've beaten all these guys before, but can you do it in a row? And I agree with part of that, not all of it. Okay, so we've got our ice block program. So you can see now we've got enemies that have lots of attack points and whatnot. Or not attack points, health points. So we'll start with Gutsman, and then we'll do Mine, and then a Rat. So... Oh, I don't think I'm going to hit those 2 in the back. We will be able to take out this shield guy pretty quick. So, Mine just places a mine in the enemy's field, which they will most likely run into. Oh, and I forgot to use Ratten, but that's okay. So let's pick this Ratten and this Shockwave, and then we'll do Wood Tower. And you can see that I've powered up Mega Man enough to make it so that every time he shoots, it does 5 damage instead of 1. Oh, recovery 200C. Excellent. Okay. I don't remember if there's anything up there. Ooh, this guy. I don't remember what he does. It's also kind of, let's see how far you've come. Yes, and I agree with that a lot more. A boss rush is kind of a review, kind of like a review before final exam. It says, also planning to do a video on the great Power Rangers once and always special. Oh. I had a lot of fun with that. Oh, nice, we got the base chip. We'll just use that. That should take out that. It should take out the candle guy. I don't remember quite how he works. I can't remember if you're supposed to take out the candle or not. There we go. Time on 3. Oh, and it's a G. Excellent. Yes, either one of these will work. Ooh, here's another new enemy. Now, from what I remember about this enemy, it's more about... We'll just use base, and then see if we can figure out his pattern. It's just about shooting the head, damaging the head. But I can't remember what his attack pattern is or anything. Snake egg. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like snake egg. Can I kill the snake? There we go. Pixelnet says, add a little bit, the ending tribute may be tearing up a bit. Yeah, there were a few times that made me get a little misty. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, so we've just got one mine. So let's start with Rattan, and then do Night Sword and mine. We should be able to take them out with these first two. Oh, no. There we go. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. That Once and Always, it really made me think of, it gave me very... It very much gave me the 90s Power Rangers vibes, especially with the CG at the end. Yeah, so let's do Gutsman, Dash, and then Gutsman. So first we will disable the shield, and then we'll use Gutsman. That's one of the things about the Gutsman chip. It's really all about breaking up the floor. This really goes a long way in trapping a lot of these enemies. 3,000 Zenny, not bad at all. Alright. Yep, Ace is going to be our best bet. Nice, but overall, the only major disappointment was no proper bowling skill. I wish they were owning the juice bar or something. It sounds like they have a sandwich shop. Also confirmed a headcanon I've had for years about the whole pink energy being dangerous slime. Yeah, I think that was, I think they had to address that because it was, like they said in the special, you know, duplicating existing powers was never, it wasn't billed as a good idea. And so here, when they're going to do it here, then it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess we better address this, and I think they do a good job. There we go. There were lots of things that they kind of added to the canon. One of them was that, if I understood it right, Tommy gets married to Kat. Alright, let's see. Alright, if we do this right, it should just take a couple Rattans. There we go. Excellent. The Rattan chip is really, really good. Oh, I forgot about this part. So, as we're finding the way to the evil guy's base, Melu ends up seeing where we're going. And so it looks like, you know, my friends have somehow followed me and whatnot. well, now, see, to me, there should be another fireman fight right there. Because, you know, if you want to re-encounter these bosses, you usually have to do it as a, Alright, so you can see now I've trapped all of the hands, and they can no longer attack. And as soon as they can attack, I'm going to start shooting. There we go. I guess I know. I was just checking to see if there were any other chips or mystery data that I have gotten along the way, but I guess I don't need to. Here's another reason that I got the I put G in there, and that's because of this program advance. We talked a little bit about program advances last time, but it's 3 combo chips, 3 or more. And so in this one, Gutsman throws Mega Man, and Mega Man will do 500 damage to wherever he gets sent. Oh, actually, there we go. Oh, we don't want O, we want G. Yeah, so we can check out. Go talk to Yai. Mainly told me to give this to you. Roll 3. Don't lose it. Okay. Next door. Alright, so we jack in here. This reminds us of the second dungeon that we did, which was the school. I think it's going to have us do some more guessing games. Yeah. Pixelize has also confirmed a headcanon that I had for years about the whole... Oh yeah, read that one. Pixelize says, that was already seen in the comics, and a Ninja Steel already mentioned JJ, who in a comic becomes the new SPD Green Ranger after his dad retires, and uses the Dragon Shield. Oh! Yeah, I didn't know any of that. Pixelize says, I need to rewatch SPD because when I was a kid, I thought the Blue Ranger's parents were red and pink, were the red and pink Time Force, which was a fan theory, which has been deconfirmed. And I realized that the Blue Ranger's dad is literally just the Time Force red suit with an SPD tag on it. The picture says, they need to get better at the program advanced stuff. I hardly use them. See, in... Oh, Pixelize is also Hyperforce will be getting a storyline limited series. See, and I did watch Hyperforce. I watched recaps of them by a YouTuber. I think he goes by the Orange Ranger. There were some times where I let them play in the background, but yeah, I just preferred listening to the recaps. Alright, so let's do 50. Oh, excuse me. Too high, second digit verification failed. Alright, so we did 0, 5, 7, and 6. So we need to do 3, 2. First digit has been decreased, so we need 1, 21. Too high. First digit verification failure. So we know that the second digit is 1. Okay. Yeah, I think you should find like a demon version of Number Man in here or something. As you can see, we got 8,000 Zenny, which seems like a lot, but you need a ridiculous amount of Zenny in this game. Alright, so we're gonna do mine, Tri-Sphere, High Cannon, and Night Sword. First we will use mine. There we go. Alright, so we'll start with the process all over again. Too high. Too low. So we'll do 36. What did it say? The second digit was wrong? Okay, we're in. Yeah, the reason I like this program advanced is because it all uses the same code. It's all G. So we use the Met Guard, and then the Dash, and then Gutsmith. So even if I don't get the combo, I can still rotate through. So let's do the Ratmans. Yeah, let's do this. And there we go. Okay, 2 highs. Pixelite says, my personal headcanon for the Time Force suit being reused is that at some point the Silver Guardians merged with SPD or SPA, and the early suits were reproductions of the Time Force suits, but weaker. And of course, my headcanon is that all the agencies and organizations we've seen eventually all just merged into Time Force. Yeah, I noticed, I watched, like, the Watch Mojo things you may have missed in Always and Forever. Or, Once and Always. And, it said that when Adam and Aisha, it doesn't say SPD, it says SPA, which is the agency that predates SPD. And I was like, oh, I didn't know any of that. So yeah, I thought that was cool. Too low. Alright, so it's 47, 48, 49. Hurricane L. Alright. GCCGG. Oh. It won't line up all nice like that again. Alright, if I can get this off fast enough, then I should be able to take out the front too. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Because, yeah, they pretty much start moving instantly. I could not get that to work. There we go. Kryptonite says, I like how SPD finally got some setup since it's supposed to take place in 2025, if I remember right. And I think Dyna Fury was meant to as well. Oh, they take place at the same time? Actually, I don't know as much about those series. I've only seen the History of Power Rangers episodes on those. Yeah, doing this guessing game over and over again is not fun. Oh, perfect. There's not, it says Dyna Fury was meant to set up SPD with Earth, accepting more aliens. Oh, okay. What did it say? It was too low? Wait, did I read the first one wrong? Yeah, fast forward too high. I was going the wrong direction. Okay, let's try 12. Okay, there we go. We managed to recover from that. Oh, okay. So I think this is the first time I've come across an enemy with a barrier. So that will nullify everything that does less than 40 damage. Which makes these tri-arrow chips super good. Because the first 40 will break the barrier. And then the next one will start hitting the bad guy. Got his attack pattern. You guys should worry about the one I know first. Alright, does the barrier just go away after? Okay, that'll take that. Goodness. Okay, let's watch. Oh, it goes all the way. It's not just a certain number of spaces. Oh, so he doesn't need to be next to me to attack. He just attacks. Interesting. Oh, that doesn't work? Interesting. Alright, so naturally we get a busting level of 1 because we took so much time just observing his attack pattern because I don't remember what he was doing. Let's see. Ducks and Ices, I hope some other series gets specials. My top picks would be In Space and Time Force, since they're my favorites. Give Wes and Jen a happy ending, dang it. And I know Kat's actors mentioned she'd be willing to do a Zeo similar one. A Zero similar to Once and Always with JJ becoming Zero Red. Oh, yeah! We'll come back to that. No, there's nothing there. Okay, here we go. Alright, too low. Too high. Alright, so it's 54. Let's see. Oh no. Let's do this one. Alright, too low. Too low. Too low. Okay, there we go. Yeah, honestly, this first Battle Network game reminds me a lot of the first Mega Man game. Because alright, we'll do this one first. Because the first Mega Man game was a pretty solid idea for the series. Did that dash do 100 when it was only supposed to do 50? Confused. And so I've only played one other Battle Network game other than this. That was Battle Network 3. And in Battle Network, I haven't played that since high school, so that was like 15 years ago. Actually, it's closer to 20 years ago now. So I think it's definitely going to be interesting. Leave it to me, snort. Oh, that was cool. Alright, we out of there. Okay, so there's the life virus that was created in the last cutscene. Now I load this into the rocket. Report, sir. It seems that intruders are in the lab. I won't be stopped now. Yahoot, deal with them. As you command, so shall it be done. Just a little more, the world will be deleted. Say your prayers, Dr. Hikari. You say hi. You want to challenge? No, we don't want to challenge him. So the next one, I think it's the Waterworks dungeon. Yeah. So we got some ice. Pixel says, I would have the JJ arc be opposite to Min's, and he's too afraid to become a ranger and has to overcome his fear. That would be... I don't think we've had that before. Pixel says, maybe it was effective against it. I don't think Dash has an elemental property. Alright, where am I going with this? Pixel says that's why I want it for JJ. Yeah, usually Rangers are just picked and then they just like it. Because that says we're getting a new animated Transformers movie about the originals of Optimus Prime and Megatron. Most likely they'll start the movie as Orion Pax and Megatronus before ending it as Optimus Prime and Megatron. See, I could get behind that. I haven't really followed the Transformers all that much, but you know, hearing the origin story of Optimus Prime would be fun. Oh! I'll bet what happened was when you do dash, you go straight forward and you go across all the panels. I'll bet that floating head was hit on one panel and then also hit on the next panel, and that's what caused it to do that. Oh, my shots don't do 10, they only do 5. Oops. Alright, we'll just use Scotsman to wrap up this fight. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, that's cool. I'm guessing I'm trying to get to that one over there. I don't know where to go. This will work. I don't even remember what this guy does. Oh. Ice cubes, huh? Okay. It's the same... Okay, so I've already been down this path. This one. Okay. Alright, so going down here, this will take me to this little space. Oh, I think that was it. Okay. So yeah, we're moving on to the next ice puzzle. Okay. So it says it depends on the version, but generally Orion acts as a normal Autobot, gets near death, and with the matrix of leadership becomes Optimus Prime. I wonder which version they will use specifically in his job before becoming a Prime. A Doc Warrior, like the original cartoon, a student of Alpha Trion, his mentor, like Prime, or a police officer, like... And Peter Coleman's already confirmed he's going to be in as Optimus. Yep, that's definitely a plus. Okay, so this ice puzzle is done. We don't need to go in there anymore. Okay, so now we have this ice puzzle. So we've gone... Okay, so either one of those is just gonna dump us here. Let's try that third one again. Alright, I'll take care of this guy. Alright, so coming up here, 1, 2, 3, go here. So our options are going straight, which gets us nowhere. Going down, and it looks like we want to go there. Pixelnice. Personally, I like the dock worker and student art that people for Alpha Trion the most. And I used got in the wrong spot. I forgot I did that. And Megatron usually starts as Megatronus, the name of one of the original 13 Prime, as a gladiator before he starts a terrorist group that become the Decepticons, and that's where he starts calling himself Megatron. Makes sense. Yeah, not getting here. And I can go down to get out. So maybe if I try going in the first spot, and then going not that direction. That direction either. Yep, that'll work. I'll wrap it up. Bing! So last time I was streaming, Wazman pointed out that the text on my shirt was backwards. And so what I've done is I've flipped the camera vertically. And so I'm actually sitting further away. Alright, so if I go this way. Alright. Unless there's something I'm missing about this second one. Can I go off it like this? No. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, I'm a little stumped. Oh, that one moves. Did not expect that. Maybe they all move, and I just keep defeating them too fast. It looks like they do still try to attack me. And yeah, it definitely looks like the head and the neck can also take damage. Actually, nice says, "Oh, they move. Trust me." That's nice. So seeing how the war started in the movie, it will be interesting, especially while Transformers fans like me haven't seen it done several times. General audiences still have to stick in their heads. Like Batman or Spider-Man's origin. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I was a fan of Star Wars when I was a kid, but I don't think I've ever seen I don't think I've ever seen an origin story for them, except for maybe Beast Wars when it was Optimus Primal. So we'll see. All right. So I am stumped. So let me see if I can find a quick example of how to beat this. Let's see. Alright, I just need to see how they handle this puzzle. Oh, really? So the way that they do it is like that. And I don't know if I would have been able to figure that out that quick. Oh, let's see. Pixel says Beast Wars wasn't the backstory of the war, especially since the Maximals in Beast Wars were from the future, just sent back in time for a mysterious planet that just so happens to have Energon and Earth animals. And mysteriously totally not Stonehenge. Yeah, I remember that they were Transformers, and just like the other Transformers, when they got to the surface of the planet, they would kind of take on the form of whatever they saw. But since there were no vehicles and they only saw animals, that's when they took their current forms and whatnot. That's cool. Droid shows up. Oh, yeah, Iceman took that down, no problem. Pixelitis, I basically spoiled the twist of Beast Wars Season 2, didn't I? Yeah, I think I remember actually going back and seeing like clips from Beast Wars and going, oh man, I totally thought that was super cool CGI when I watched it when it was airing, but yeah, the CGI has not aged well. That and a show called Reboot. I watched Reboot a lot. I should probably save the game. Okay. Alright, I guess we're quite nice, man. Didn't mean to, but that's okay. Oh, that always gets me. I tried to move side and up. Alright, let's do that one. That one now. Okay, so let's set a mine. Iceman will eventually run into it. Oh, I didn't think this through because Gutsman is next. Does Gutsman even work if there's a block there? Well, looks like it does. Okay, so this will narrow down all the places Iceman can go. Let's do base next. Let's see if base also takes down these ice blocks with it. It might not. We've got oh, unless he does that. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll set another mine, and I think when he lands on this mine, that'll actually take him out. Oh. Actually, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, he's at low enough health, Gutsman will take him out, but yeah, I deserve busting level 1 on that. Okay, next one. So this one should mimic the Color Man dungeon, which was the traffic light one. And again, I thought this one was really cool. I thought it was a really cool idea for a dungeon. Okay, so we can't go that way. I don't know what that little satellite thing does. Go. Pixelites says early on they were actually meant to be the originals, just older, shown with the original Optimus Primal toy was a bat and Megatron was an alligator. Oh, the show decided to change that, which was a good decision. I agree. In Japan, Bat Primal was a separate character named Combat. Oh, alright, alright. Okay, so first we gotta get rid of their force fields. So let's do Tri-Spear. Oh no. Well, that's not the best setup, but we'll do it. Oh, I I thought the other one was in front of me. Okay, well, this will definitely do some damage. And then we'll just have the green one left. Okay, there we go. Okay, now the jellyfish looking one just sends out a wave attack that you can't dodge, so you're actually supposed to defeat him before he gets that. So let's see if we can do that. This will take him out, and then I still need to figure out what the satellite does. I do not remember the satellite's attack pattern at all. Oh! Oh, I don't like that. I don't even know how much damage that did. It's just annoying. Alright, we'll use Gutsman to take off the barriers. And we'll do a mine, a rat, and then we'll do base on the next round. One thing I didn't learn about the heads is they always appear to attack. Perfect. And then for the 200, we will do base, and then we win. Because when I sent along with Alligator Megatron, also getting a new character named Mega Alligator, who started as a proponent of Megatron. I could see, you know, like, ooh, Aqua Aura. That's cool. Oh, nice. HP memory. Let's go check. Ah. Okay. Is that Gutsman? Yeah, let's use Gutsman. Mine. Oh, and you can only use one mine at a time. So we use Gutsman to break the barriers. Yeah, it makes it nice that you need to add your charge. Yeah, I hardly ever use the charge, so... I think I have a theory that you can see where the mine is being laid. But that's okay. There we go. We doubt Dex and Gutsman. Don't worry, we're here to help. Leave the hard part to us. Are you sure you can do it? Trust me, you should save your strength for the last battle. Yo, Gutsman. Thanks, Gutsman. Yeehaw! Dex, you really came through. Of course, silly, but it's not over yet. Okay, you're right. I'm off. I wonder how come you all knew to come. Alright, we check out here. Open the door. And then there should be one more, and this one mimics the worst dungeon. If I remember right. Mail. Did you all see the World 3 broadcast? Things are starting to get sticky. I got some info on the life virus from my lab connections. I thought all net battlers should know about this. Life virus. Ultimate virus made up of 4 programs. Fire, aqua, electric, and wood. Possessing no elemental weakness. No effective combat strategies known. That's what it says. Honestly, I don't know how my net navi can fight it. I've got some other info here. Apparently there's evidence that the life virus defense program was copied by someone. Something to do with World 3 of the endgame? Who knows? And we know that was actually base. All we can do is practice with our chips and wait. Now that you mention it, I think I probably should have put more power-ups into charge. Because I think the life virus does 100, or you have to do 100 to it before it fades. We'll see. Vixonite says, I like this bit at the end where all your friends come to help. I agree. The end game. Dang it, Thanos, not now. Alright, so let's save the game. What is this? Ooh, we're in the lab. Spooky, spooky. This is where all the cutscenes with the bad guys take place. This is where they housed all 4 super programs as they collected them. So, portrait of life. Hey, Elaine, check out all these footprints. Hey, yeah, let's check around here again. Oh yeah, I see lots of footprints. You notice that the picture swings back. Man, it's a secret door. Cool, we can jack in here. Ah yes, here's the stupid dungeon. Works out, I should be able to take all 3 out as long as I don't, or both of them out as long as I don't miss. There we go. As long as I don't have to put any batteries in slots, I think it'll be fine. Okay, well, I wasn't going to study their attack patterns, but hey, we got base, so we're just going to take them out. I'm pretty sure the candle guy is like constantly healing as long as the candle's out. I think you have to destroy the candle first. But it has been a while since that with him. Boom, we got base, we win. Wait, so that's not soda machines? Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Gutsman is here to wrap him. Snake Egg 2. Alright, we'll try this stage. Okay, their little bubbles are obnoxious. And they regain the bubble after every time they attack. Did I just... Oh, I think I just triggered my own mind with the rat. Ugh. This is not going well. Alright, let's see if we can squeak out of this one. Hey, what's up, Zero? Okay, so this should take out the top one. And we'll see if that traps the bottom one. I don't know if we'll be able to fire anymore. Okay, there we go, Gutsman coming through. And we'll save, because that's how this game works, is you get a little stirred and then you save. Alright. Let's do wood tower, rat, and shark. There we go. Okay. So this is where we save the game, and this because after this point you cannot save the game. The Battle Network does something that I don't like as much. What it will do, I don't like it when RPGs do this. They'll have you save right before you go into like the final boss, and then after you beat the game, you just reload your last save file, and then from that point, you know, the bad guy hasn't been beaten yet, and from there you go and you play any post-game content. So I don't like it. I like it when you like beat the bad guy and then you go back into the world after you've beaten him and the crisis has been averted. So then you can play the post game without the looming threat of the bad guy, but that's just personal preference. Zero says that's a lot of Zenny. Yeah, but you burn through Zenny super fast in this game. As soon as I find a net merchant that has HP memory on sale, then it's just all gone. Battle chips are super expensive. Okay, so first we fight Magic Man. Magic Man is freaking awesome. So I don't know if there is a Magic Man guy from the classic series, because like I said, I've only played 1 through 6, and I know there's 7 through 11. So I don't know if Magic Man is one of the original ones made for this series, but I think Magic Man is freaking awesome. Okay, so Melu comes, rolls here. Roll helps. Man, I was doing fine by myself. No, we weren't, Lan. Good, Melu's here to call us out on our crap. Yeah, right. Is that any way to show gratitude? Really? Roll out. Yep. Roll flash. Thanks, roll. We did it. You take care of yourself, Mega. Sure thing. Now, Lan, thank Melu. Huh. Nobody asked her to. Melu, what now? Thanks. You really saved me. Thanks to all of you guys. Oh, Lan. I was so worried. Sniff. Sorry, I meant to be cheering you on, not crying. Good luck, Lan. Melu, leave it to me. Jack it up. Wait. Sorry to interrupt such a touching scene, but this is as far as I can allow you to go. Who are you? I am Yahut, right-hand man to Wiley of the Triple W. I am his navvy, Magic Man. And for my next trick... And then you just enter the battle. That's so cool. Okay, I actually don't remember his attack patterns. Ooh, mine. Can't go wrong with mine. We'll see if Magic Man moves. If he does, then this mine will hit him eventually. Oh, he's creating foe enemies. Oh, and I am not doing very well against them. Okay, so let's do this. I was so intent on watching Magic Man, I wasn't watching anyone else. Oh, and we lost. Somebody says, I'm back, I had to deal with my dog. Okay. Alright, so now we run through this dialogue again. Alright, and this is the point where we can't save anymore. So we have to do... I think there's 2 fights that we have to get through. Alright, so we have Yahut and Magic Man. Okay, so it looks like our mine is not going to do anything against Magic Man, but it looks like it will do stuff against other viruses that they encounter. Oh, Magic Man also has a bonus. Alright. Maybe that's what I was missing. Let's do Wood Tower first. There's actually no way for me to get around. Okay, let's do Gutsman, and then Night Sword. Oh, I don't want to be standing right there. Okay, then we'll do another Gutsman. I imagine we'll probably be fighting Magic Man again. But we did take him out this time. Excellent. So Magic Man generates extra viruses and then does a straightforward attack. Okay. Yahut, not you too. Here, use this. A bit of data from the life pipes. Phew. Life magic. Yahut, I did it. You can say goodbye to Mega Man. No. Magic Man, look out. Like my... Too late? Mega. Lan, your father gave me this. Here. Hub.bat. What's this? Emergency. Receiving call. Hello? Lan. Dad. Mega Man's... Dr. Hikari, I'm sorry. I was too late. Lan, listen to me. You can still save Mega Man. But he's not responding. Apply the Hub.bat to Mega Man. There may still be time. But before you use Hub.bat, I have something to tell you. It might make it hard for you to use Mega Man. Okay? Pixelnice impact right as Magic Man finished up. So this is the part I've described on the channel before. How this part feels a little, and it may be insensitive for me to describe it this way, but I describe it as being a little too Japan for me. I think it's an American sensibility that we like a little more structure to our magic systems, and there's a little bit more fast and loose, anything goes when it comes to different anime that I've watched. This is pretty much where I'm pulling it from. It's like when I'm watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, I feel like they have a pretty solid magic system in there. You know, you can bend one element, or and use martial arts to do it and stuff like that. And in Japan, it's like if I'm watching Power Rangers, it's like, oh, we've come up against a new enemy that we don't know how to beat. But what do? Oh, we gain a new power, and that we get the power somehow. And that's how we win. And so I like this reveal because it gives a little more weight to the, how this fifth grader is able to go out and take out the whole evil organization with his one super nabby. But it's weird. It's weird. Okay, so he says, I don't really understand what you mean, but I'll do anything if it might help save Mega Man. Then listen. About 10 years ago, I was working on a new kind of Navi. A kind of Navi that can truly befriend its operator. But a program is only a program. Though I could make a Navi follow its operator's orders, I couldn't make one think and act on its own. So I started thinking, maybe if you had some connection with your Navi, the Navi could respond to your emotions, and thereby create its own emotions. So I tried. Looking at human DNA, I came to a conclusion. If I made a Navi with DNA just like its operators, its basic values and emotions would be the same. Operator and Navi would become a single entity, making an ultimate Navi. But it was tough making a program with DNA. I could make about 95% of the program, but no more. I just couldn't figure out that last 5%. My research came to a sudden stop. It was around then that I had a son. A cute baby boy. We named him Hub. But our happiness didn't last long. He had heart trouble and became too late to live. So I thought, somehow, I will keep his memory alive. Lan, Hub was your twin brother. You were born from the same egg. Your DNA is identical. I could use Hub's DNA to make a Navi for you. Suddenly, I had the DNA solution I had been searching for. The Navi I made was megaman.exe, and the results proved that I was right. Megaman.exe is a new generation of Navi, as close to you as a brother. But there was a danger. If I made the DNA 100% the same, the Navi's internal and external state might sync with you, so damage to the Navi would damage you too. So I changed Megaman.exe's DNA by 0.001%. If you use Hub.bat, that 0.001% will disappear. You mean Mega Man will be born again as my twin? Correct. I was always sending Mega Man into such dangerous places. Did Mega Man, Hub, know the truth? I asked Hub to keep it a secret. If you knew the truth, you'd be too scared to use them. And a Navi that you can't use isn't a good Navi. So what will you do? I'll let you decide. But Hub, I'll lose Mega Man. Remember, if your DNA is 100% the same, you will be affected by whatever affects your Navi. And the reverse is true as well. Lan, if you truly think you can beat World 3, I think Hub will sense that and he'll come back to help. Okay, I'll use Hub.Bat. Lan, you're doing the right thing. Applying Hub.Bat to Megaman.exe. Hub, come fight by my side. No reply. Lan. Hub, it's me, Lan. Wake up. Lan, What happened to me? Hub, it's you. Lan, you called me Hub? Hub, I told Lan everything. We used Hub.Bat to bring you back. Dad, I see. That light means your program is being rewritten. When the light goes down, your power should be increased. Yeah, I can feel the energy inside me. Lan, I'm sorry for not telling you the truth earlier. Hub, I'm sorry for ordering you around all these years. No problem. I always regretted not being able to be with you in the real world. Being able to watch you grow from inside here made me happy. Hub, so how do I operate you now, I wonder? Just be yourself, and I'll be myself. Mega Man. Let's hurry. Lan, I'm counting on you. Right. Okay, let's go, Mega Man. Right on. Okay. So, the big twist is that, Lan's program isn't just a computer program. It's part human. And it's not just any human, it's part his twin deceased brother. And I think this just goes a little bit outside of the rationale that I would like applied to my magic systems. It's just a little bit too weird for me. And I've seen this in other... I would watch other anime, and they would also cross this line, and I'm like, alright, that's just a little bit too weird. I don't really think that all checks out and passes the smell test, but... you suspend... It harms the suspension of my disbelief. I've accepted... there's a world with Navis that, can interact on the web, and the web is pretty much an alternate reality version of the real world and all of that stuff. But now we have human DNA in a computer program, and the computer program is not really a computer program now. It's full AI that has been endowed with human emotions and characteristics and everything. So it's weird. It's weird. Okay. Let's see. Pixel Knight says, I watched like half of the first episode of Avatar. I need to finish it. It was good. Oh yeah, Avatar's way good. Of course, I watch Super Sentai and Kamen Rider all the time, so I don't mind stuff like this. Pixel Knight says, this super charming RPG for elementary school, which just goes, by the way, Mega Man is your dead brother. That dead sound thing isn't working. Oh, it's not? Pixel Knight says, oh man, I always hear a game's main theme during an epic moment in it. Better than how Heroes in Crisis handles that. Okay, so yeah. At this point, yeah, you can't save, you can't battle other people. No need for thanks, I'm just keeping you around for entertainment value. So, like I mentioned earlier, Mega Man was heavily inspired by Pokemon, at least the Battle Network games. And it's been a while since the Pokemon games have had the kind of jerk rival. And I realized that that's what Chod and Proto Man are. They are 100% the jerk rivals, and they play them so well in this game. Okay, so we jack out. Why are you always You want to challenge Chuck? No. Nope, we want to go through this secret passage. Okay, so here's Wily loading the life virus into the rocket. And it's funny because, you know, here we have a virus. And the virus just seems to be existing in physical space. But a virus would be a computer program in this case. So it would have to be housed in some kind of memory. So in case that's, you know, floating memory and whatnot. You know, again, I think it's harder to suspend your disbelief when you're familiar with how this stuff works. Like, I write computer programs for a living. I'm familiar with networking and things like that. And so it's a little bit harder to be like, oh yeah, that's not how that works at all. And that's why I used the term magic system earlier, because really what we have here is the net navies and the battle chips. That's just the magic system of this world, and that's what creates this super interesting battle system that I like so much and why I enjoy the game. So if I, you know, take the technology out of it as much and just think of it as a magic system, I'm like, oh, okay. So here we have this, you know, I mean, Dr. Wily, he pretty much just wants to destroy everything, but instead of saying I'm going to destroy everything, he says I'm going to delete everything, because that's, yeah, we've added techno-speak to the magic system. Oh, let's see. Personai says, at least Landon suddenly have the ability to remake deleted data out of nowhere and then watches a bunch of people's therapy sessions, which for some reason causes a huge energy blast, even if that's not how it works. I just hate Heroes in Crisis. Man, did I miss that? Oh no, not more soda machines. He's using purple flavor, the most evil. And Zero says, I want you all to take note. Programming realism is to Seth as sword realism is to me. Yeah, see? And it's funny because I give Zero a hard time about that. He's like, that's not how a real sword would operate. And I'm like, well, we're in a fantasy world. You know, there's magic swords. There's collapsible swords. There are, you know, 10-foot long swords that would be just stupidly impractical to wield. And, you know, this character can lift a buster sword with one hand. And, yeah. I think when you are familiar with what it is, it's harder to suspend disbelief. So you kind of have to make it up. So yeah, magical programming. That's what we have here. We have a magic system that has techno-speak in it. Pixelnice says, well, this is made for kids, and they don't really want an accurate version of coding stuff. No. Yeah. This was released, what, like 2005? Something like that? There weren't even a lot of adults that knew how to coding and whatnot. Pixelnice says, yeah, the Flash accidentally murders a bunch of people in that story, and that's the explanation, even if it's not how Wally's Speed Force can actually work. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so here he says, bye-bye world. And so what he's done is he's created a virus that's supposed to delete the network. But the network doesn't destroy the real world, but somehow this life virus will. Okay, so now we get the exposition for the motivation behind Wily. Dr. Akari made him kick me out of his little lab, but now I get my revenge. Wait, Wily. Aha, Akari's little boy. Lan, I presume. And then, you know, we have a guy, and he names his sons Lan and Hub, and I get the joke, but man. Zero says, have you ever wondered how actual programmers on the game feel, putting together this story and the game knowing full well that it makes no sense? Oh, I'm sure this has happened. Because that's the thing. On other things, like I watched Big Bang Theory. For Big Bang Theory, you know, they were making all of these physics jokes. And so you had the writers that were writing down all these jokes. And they had a consultant who was a physicist. And the physicist could consult them on what would make sense and what wouldn't, and when they're stretching the truth. And so, I'm guessing, you know, when it comes to this, the programmers aren't writing the story. The writers are writing the story. And I'm guessing that, you know, they're not taking too many cues from the programmers, because the programmers are going to say all the same things I'm doing, and they're just like, look, we just coded in because we are the code monkeys of the game, and that's what we do. So, Pixelnice says it's like Raijin and Fujin in Mortal Kombat. They are definitely not accurate as someone who knows about mythology. It's done for better story. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait until we get to Valkyrie Profile, which is based loosely on Norse mythology. If you know, the more you know about Norse mythology, the more the way that it's presented in Valkyrie Profile falls apart. But again, I really like that battle system. That's the thing that brings me to the game, so I suspend my disbelief so that I can play through it. Alright, so Lance says, the end game is revenge against my family? Why? Shall I tell you? Of course I will tell you, because I am Dr. Wily, not known for not giving exposition at opportune moments. 30 years ago, two famous scientists competed to be the best. Me and your grandfather, Dr. Hikari. I made robots, and Hikari specialized in networks. I do love that they have... This is the revenge story. We were both lost in our research. Then one day, in order to win an international competition, our country had to pick one of our projects to fund. After a long debate, they canceled my robot research. I couldn't believe it. My research was vital. Vital! I had no place to turn to, and so I left the lab. That's why I'm mad. If it wasn't for Hikari, so I made the World 3 to get back at him. He made this world what it is, and now I'll destroy it. So, the Battle Network series takes place in an alternate universe where Dr. Light, instead of building robotics, Dr. Light goes into networking. And this is the world that results from it. But Wily, in both worlds, was researching robotics. And so now we get this backstory, and he just doesn't like the networking turn that has happened on this plane. And so he's trying to destroy the network as it exists. And I very much appreciate this backstory for him. So, let's see. Pixelnice says Geostellars is, if not a space pun, it's a pun based on their character, like Sonic Strum, who's a musician. Oh, yes. Pixelnice says, yeah, Land's grandpa in this universe was Dr. Light. Hikari translates into light. Yes. I wonder what project Wily was making in this universe. We know he was making... he was making... Excuse me, in the classic universe, but not this one. Lance says, but he didn't cancel your research. It's not his fault. He goes, ha! That's what he said, too. You'll never understand how I feel. Never! Enough talking. World, prepare for deletion! No! Never. Not if Mega Man and I can help it. Jack in, Mega Man, transmit. Okay, so I like the background here. It's world. It's just W's spinning all around. Now the problem is, if we lose, we have to go through all that exposition again. Okay. So we need at least an 80 to take out these force fields. Alright, so we are going to use... So these are, you know, we've now hit the, like, strongest viruses in the game. Alright, so this takes out the barriers. Luckily, we know the pattern for these guys now. Yeah, let's do base. That'll work. Can't you just save here? No, we can't save the game anymore. Right before Magic Man, there's a program there to tell you to save your game. Precisely because you are not allowed to save your game anymore. Am I doing more damage? Oh, yeah! Mega Man gets powered up. So now I'm doing a little bit more damage. Okay. So yeah, you can see network and save are both blocked out. Pixelnice says, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. It's easy to forget, especially when you do lose. Okay, so here we go. Land, the life virus. If we can delete it, then World 3's plans will be foiled. This is it, our ultimate virus bashing. Battle routine set. Execute. Okay. So here we have life virus. Life virus doesn't move. So mine is not going to help us. I don't remember what that little bug in front does. Let's do Shockwave, Ratton, and then Wood Tower. Oh, jeez. Oh, do we have it? We have it. Net guard. Shh. Oh, we need a dash. Alright, we'll do Gutsman, Mine, Net guard. Okay. So, that's what I said. This guy looks like a Power Rangers monster, and I love it. Yes, he very much does. So you can see the 100 barrier above his head. I can't remember. Okay, so now it's gone. Now it's back. And so you can see it can create these little bugs. Okay, so we will need to constantly be taking out this life aura. That's right, quick call on the Dynamite. But the problem is the life aura you always need to hit him with an attack that does 100 to take it out. So I'm probably going to need to change up my... Okay. Okay, so now we've got that done. So let's load up on some damage dealing chips that are not 100. Let's see how many of those we can fire. Oh, jeez! We're actually getting pretty close to 252. I think that's very... Or Grid Man, but no one here would get the Okay. Let's see, so we could knock out the Life Aura with this Ratton 2, but then we don't have any follow-up. Let's do this. Let's put that there. But yeah, I think one more hit and I'm out. Yep. This is why we use roll chips. Yeah, well... And Scooter is here. Oh, what's up, Scooter? We are on the final boss. Well, second to final boss. Because now we have to start back here. But that's okay. Thing is, we have to power through all this exposition again. But, yeah, maybe I'll need to go in, because I can't remember, like, if I would have powered my charge all the way up, maybe I could have been able to deal 100 damage with, maybe a charge shot, but I'm not sure. But we can try a few things. Like I said, the real punishment is just sitting through all of the exposition again. Scooter says, not much. Bummed I couldn't stream tonight. Oh, Were you planning on streaming and it just didn't work out, or? Ooh, maybe we could go for a program advance on the life virus. And if we try like 10 times and we don't win, we could always turn on Max Buster mode and just steamroll him in 4 hits. Okay, Magic Man, this is where we are. G. There we go. Let's do Latin. Yeah, we can do everything. We can do everything this time. That's not what I meant to do. Get out of here. Okay. Okay, yeah, we got this. We got this one. So we'll start with Gutsman. Scooter says, I was, but my internet is acting up. Hoping for tomorrow. Ah. Alright, I think we're about done with Magic Man here. Here we go. Pixel Nice says Gridman is a spin-off of Ultraman, which is similar to Power Rangers and Kamen Rider, but he's a giant Gridman. Basically, Ultraman, Mega Man battle style. The original live-action Gridman is actually a Power Ranger style adaptation named Superhuman Samurai Cyber. Oh yeah, I have heard of that one. There's a Gridman anime series which is getting into installments soon. Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, yeah, hopefully we'll entertain you a bit here, Scooter, and then you can get your internet to behave, and then we can carry on over on your channel tomorrow. Okay. All right. Exposition speedrun. So I've already given a lot of my take on this, and wait, there is? Where? Oh, there is a skip cutscene button. Well, Pixel Knight to the rescue. That will make things go much better. Okay, we jack in. Alright, we got a couple of jellyfish here. Leave. See, it would be awesome if we could get this. So we go Met Guard dash Gutsman. And that gets us a program advance for Gut Shoot. This does 500 damage to everything, to the first enemy in this row. So that'll take out the first wave there. And that's why I went for Rapid Overcharge. So... okay. Let's go to our folder. Scooter says, at least I can watch your stream. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is where we just start taking out stuff that doesn't apply. And it's pretty much everything that does less than 100. I mean, we could try for the program advance, but the thing about the program advance is we would need 100 to take out the life barrier, and then we would need the program advance to follow up. So let's just kind of hang out over here. Skullman 3. Time bomb. Set the time bomb. Let's see, would that work? Time bomb? Let's see. Aqua Sword cuts down a column, but we can't. Yo, Jittery! Welcome, welcome. You'll have to let me know if you're familiar with this game, Jittery. We're playing Mega Man Battle Network. We're actually in the last boss of the game. We're trying to craft a better strategy. I think all of chat fell asleep, but we're here. Hey man, lurkers are awesome. So, yeah. For those of you guys who don't know, Jittery Jackname is another awesome streamer. I played Yu-Gi-Oh with him on his stream. And he streams all kinds of things. I've seen him stream Pokemon. I've seen him stream different Yu-Gi-Oh games. What were you streaming today, Jittery? Jittery says, I've never played this. So yeah, this was the Pokemon-inspired Mega Man RPG. Oh, Jittery was playing Mario Party. So, excellent. So, let's see. We are trying to figure out... I think we did pretty good. My strategy... So, this game has a super unique battle system. It's kind of... You kind of build a deck, which is what we're doing right now. We're just trying to build a custom deck for the final boss because he can tank any hit that's under 100. So we're trying to come up... Ooh, this Quake would work really well because the boss doesn't move. So... The thing is all the different codes. Nice says, I really want some of the Gridman toys since they look pretty good and on my style, especially the Super Mini Plus. Oh, I'm a fan of the Mini Plus stuff. I get mine on BigBadToyStore.com. So check that out. Dynamite 3 would not actually hit. Because again, it only attacks one column. So what I'm worried about is... Because something that I've talked about the whole game has been making a folder with common codes in it. I mean, I could just dump all of my highest attack chips in the folder and build, you know, a deck out of that. But then I'm only going to be able to use 1 or 2 attacks per battle. And that's not going to go very well. So, let's see. We should definitely stick with G. In fact, we might take out the base. Gutsman is just so good because it hits the whole field. Pixel says, I know, but Big Bad Toy Store doesn't have the Gridman stuff in stock. Oh. Yeah, I'll admit that's hard. Okay, so let's sort by code and look at everything I have for G. High cannons, little bombs, dash, tri-spear. I mean, that might be good for follow-up once we do get it down. X panel. I don't even know what that would do. Ring Zap can't hit him. Let's try the time bombs. Alright, let's put in the dynamite. I mean, we can't hit the life virus with it, but we can hit his little bug things that he sticks out in front of him. And that's it. So let's add some more in just because. And then let's go back and sort by attack value and see what's at the top. So we've got S, which is Skull Man. Pixelness is looking at it right. I want this Zenkaidra kit. And base. Let's see. Can we do F? The mines don't help. The aqua swords don't help. Quake might work. Let's see. And then if we wanted to do wood tower, we've got a few options. ELC. I mean, we could do C. We could do S. What was up here? S? Alright, if we sort by code, what does that give us? We actually can't use Skullman. We already have 5 Navi chips in the folder. So the question would be, do we want to swap out one of our Gutsman chips for Skullman? Alright, so if we were to do S, we got Longsword that could hit. It can't take out the barrier, but it could at least hit him. Sonic Wave, Dino Wave. S is looking pretty good. Oh, never mind. We ran out of S's. So for S, we got Dino Wave, Sonic Wave, Fighter Sword, and then Longsword, which does a lot, but not. Oh, am I at 30? Alright, let's look at C again. Most of this fight is going to be dodging attacks, so there's a good chance that let's see, so we've got Wood Tower, Aqua Tower, Dino Wave, Sonic Wave, Shock Wave. Yeah, well, we might just have to go with C. I mean, S has some... Okay, so if we're back up to C, we could use Dino Wave, Aqua Tower, Wood Tower. Pixelnight says, I'm probably not going to buy it right now. I want to get Mortal Kombat Deception for my video. I did realize I don't think I'll be able to get footage using my GameCube for it though. Oh, yeah, you do kind of need an adapter for that. Now, Ratons are really good. Put those in there. And we could put a recover in. Okay, I'm liking this. We'll see how the time bombs work. And I don't even know if this... I don't think X panel is gonna work. But we will see. I'm gonna take out Ring Zap for Recover 200. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. What is this? Dynamite 3? Okay. Dynamite 3. Rattan 2, and Tri-Spear. Okay. We have some options. Okay. So we should be able to get in 150 damage if we do this right. Okay, so Dynamite 3 should blow up that little fire bug. Okay, good. And then we'll leave another Dynamite here 3. That should catch anyone that comes out. Okay, excellent. Okay. What's our best option? It looks like it's going to be C. So we can use Dino Wave to take out the barrier, and then we can use Wood Tower and Aqua Tower. And you'll notice it already killed that other little bug. Wood Tower, Aqua Tower. Ooh, just dodged that. Nice. Alright, so we got a couple little more bugs here. Alright, let's say... Okay, so we're gonna say that Gutsman takes out all 3 of them. And then we're gonna put a time bomb up just to see what it does. And we're gonna save Dynamite 3 to the last. Okay. Okay, so this should take out the barrier. What did I put in next? Okay, time bomb, just to see how it works. Oh, put it right in front of him, which means I probably can't shoot him. Okay, barrier went up. We will take it down again. And what did I save for the end? Yep, it was the Dynamite 3. Okay, so that will take out any viruses that come up. And now we can see what is next. So we can use Wood Tower, recover. Let's do recover, Rattan, and then Wood Tower. Oh, incoming raid, Kev Enix. Sweet. Well, welcome, Kev Enix, and thanks for bringing your crew. We are playing Mega Man Battle Network. We are on the last fight. Kev Enix raid, yeah. Next one, it says, now who doesn't want to see Lou land as a zombie? So, we've put together a pretty good folder. You'll have to let me know if you're familiar at all with this game. I love the battle system in this game. That's the whole reason that we're playing through it. Alright, so we're going to do Recover 200 first, Rattan 1, because we just took out the barrier. And then we'll try Wood Tower. Okay, so we will recover. And then do Rattan and Wood. That worked! So yeah, Kev Enix. I hope I didn't spoil the ending for you, but yeah. My life virus. Kev Enix is living for this epic game. Oh yes. I played Mega Man Battle Network 3 in high school, and then I played 1 later, and that's been it. But I have been waiting to revisit this on a modern system. To play the multiplayer with other people again, so super excited for that. And yeah, it looks like it would be the first game. What? What? What have you done? My baby, my World 3. No! Oh, don't worry, Wiley. You'll be back again. Warning, warning. Virus leak. All systems malfunctioning. Self-destruction sequence activated. Uh-oh. What? My precious World 3 laboratory. Let's get out of here. Mega Man, check out. Roger. Lan, are you okay? Hey guys. Life virus? History. Yippee! I love the way they're just excited. This is fine meme in the game. Everything is blowing up. And they're like, oh, did it work? Yes? Oh. Kevin says just play Battle Network 2. That's what we're gonna play next. Yeah, I've never played Battle Network 2. I'm excited to do it. Love the V8. Yeah, well, it comes and goes. Pixel9 says, unless the elementary schoolers stop the terrorism. Exactly. Where's everyone else? They got away to safety. Great. Now let's scram. Casually walk out of the building. Hurry, the place is gonna blow. Well, 3. Forever. And so. Good job, Lan and Mega Man. Oh, I'm so glad the two of you are okay. Sorry, Mom. Well, I never thought raising 2 boys was going to be easy. Isn't that right, honey? Yeah, they couldn't have done it without you. Thanks. They couldn't have done it without us, you mean? Oh, honey. Your mom and dad sure do get along well. Yeah, well, when they're both home, they tend to like each other. I know, it's really embarrassing. Yeah, maybe we could learn from them. Yeah, more strong hints. Huh? What are you talking about? We're just friends. Lan. He really is dense, isn't he? That's right, Roll. You said it, Mega. Look, even Roll and Mega Man are in the mood. In the mood? What are we talking about? I've had it with you, Lan. And after I was so nice, I shouldn't have rescued you after all. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? It's so... Youst. Woo-hoo! Melu and Lan. Up in a tree. You could tell the programmers wanted to write the rhyme in there, but probably didn't have the space for it. Melu and... Huh? Melu, are you? Do you? Isn't it obvious? Really? Yeah, but I... Don't deny it, Lan. Grr. That's it. This conversation is over. Just thanks for rescuing me, you two. Dex always pays his debts. Don't mention it. Thanks, Dex. You're a true friend. That's right. You need a little more practice, though, Dex. What was that? Me? Practice? Why, you... Well, now, aren't we all a happy bunch now? Chaw, thanks. You really helped out, too. No need to thank me. In fact, you made me look pretty bad. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Because you did all the work. Grumpy as ever, I see, but I couldn't have stopped World 3 if you hadn't have helped. Thank you. Yeah, well, thanks accepted this time. But next time something happens, you leave the fighting up to me and Proto Man. Yeah, we'll be right by your side, right, Mega Man? Sorry. I mean, if you still want to, how the... Mega Man's the name. I'm with you all the way. As a team, Lan, we're unstoppable. Yeah, right. Oh wait, just one thing. From now on, you're getting up by yourself in the morning. Got it? What, really? Aww. Ha 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 ha. There can't be a crook here now. The alarm system must be buggy again. Darn old thing. Lan, we've got a job to do. Right, let's go. Check in Mega Man. And we always watch the credits on this channel. Wily, he's like Joker. He always survives somehow. This is, whoa, many years later. Yeah, I mean, yippee! Pixel Nice says, yeah, Chad, you're a secondary hero. You never get to win any of the big fights. Ugh. Okay. So I've never completed Mega Man 1. That's going to be our next task. We're going to go through and, see if we can get all of the battle chips and fight base. Oh, there's that sweet, awesome animation for Dex there. Yeah, the worst thing about this game is definitely the electric dungeon. Yes, I can't wait to go to Higsby for my chips. And yeah, so I have no problem looking up a guide for where to find everything. But yeah, I've never fought base before, so that's something I want to do. Oh, good. Gutsman is fixing the stupid broken dungeon I didn't like. Producer, Kate and Flea. Mega Man just appears in the real world. Okay, so yeah, according to the in-game timer, it took me 20 hours. So I streamed the first like 4 and then the last 2. So I guess one good thing about the Battle Network series is so now I can, because I want to play through the games, but I don't want to wait to stream them. So like I can start playing Mega Man 3 white version, and then I can stream Mega Man 3 blue version when we get to that point. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of Mega Man Battle Network in the future over here on this channel. Victonize says, Battle Network is what I call first game syndrome. It's good, but the later games outshine it. See, but it's important that you get that first game. Because, since they had such a good base, all they needed to do was iterate upon it afterward. So, I mean, it's good that the later games outshine it. But, they made 6 other main entries into this series before shaking up the formula again with the Star Force series, which... Yep, and there's Mega Man Volnut in the poster right above the pet, waiting for his Legacy Collection. Because, yeah, I guess the next... I mean, we got all the Legacy Collections I was hoping for. So now, now we'll be waiting for the last 2. So if you look up over here, we got EXE, and then we've got Volnut back here, and you can barely see X back there. And then we got Star Force here, which, again, I haven't played any of the Star Force games, so that's something that we will get to for sure. I have them. I have the Star Force games over on the DS. Yeah, I have them. I just haven't played them. So, Pixel Nice says, yeah, first game usually not going to be as good. Of course, you got Crash and Spyro. Pixel Nice says, give me Star Force or give me death. Okay, let's bring the game back in and see if it reacts to any button presses. Okay, good. Got a trophy. First of many victories. Oh, let me get back in. Okay, so yeah. Oh, okay, so we got a star on continue. So I think we get more stars. I think we get another star for collecting all the battle chips, and then maybe a 3rd star for defeating base, but I don't remember. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a mystery I want to solve. So yeah, we'll get out of here. And that's if you go to network. Can you challenge specific people? Okay. Only match with specific players, match through local network. Okay, so if we wanted to do a private match. Okay, then we could do that. Okay. So, I think the plan is going to be complete the game and then build a folder for online battles, and then we'll try some of those out. Okay. Alright, so does everyone just hang out here now? Because I still need to get, like, Gutsman 2. But yeah. Pixel says I would, but my Switch isn't connected to online. Oh, well, that's okay. Okay, so that music is gonna get obnoxious. Let me. Scooter says, there we go, I'm back. Welcome back. Alright. Complete Mega Man Battle Network. So yeah, now we're talking about completing the game. Yeah, I think to do it, we need to get all the battle chips and then just defeat base. I think that's it. So I need a good battle network walkthrough. Scooter says, Switch Online, what's going on? Yeah, you can play this game against other people. So if I go to the network, then you can actually battle against other players. And this is the big reason that I wanted this game on modern systems, was so that you could play this with other people. So I'm way excited to see, because yeah, there's just so many different ways you can take it. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Scooter says you need Mortal Kombat deception footage. Pixel goes, yeah. Okay, so if I'm getting, let's see, what I'm doing this. I'm pulling up, and we are looking for chip guide, chip code list, chip code location. Because I said, get ready for there to be tournaments and a meta for this game. Oh yeah, I'm sure that a lot of the most competitive stuff is going to happen in like the later games, so like Battle Network 5 and 6, from what I understand. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a meta and whatnot. Chip code location guide. Wait, chip code? Let's see. It's primarily, let's see, when I originally posted this guide, I've revamped it. This works for Battle Network 1. Alright, some chips locations are permanently missable and cannot be obtained. They will have missable listed beside them. For the sake of organization, they will be listed here as well. Oh, just the oven network and the school network? Okay. I'm pretty sure I can get shotgun, steel sword, and little bomb other places. Let's see. Chip traders. Chips are listed as trader exclusive, can only be found in the chip trader. Every single chip listed and every single possible code can be found in the chip traders. The only exception is the base chip. And even base is available if you already have the chip in your library. The chip trader is rigged to give you certain chips of certain codes. Many playthroughs have been saved by me frantically throwing chips into the traders in an effort to get drop down B, and actually getting it every time. If you don't like what you get in the chip trader, you can reset, load your save, and try again. This is the only game you can do this in. Let's see, the name for the viruses are later games. Some of the virus, despite having dropped data for ranks 9 through S, are actually impossible to S, and there are 10 in S rank. Alright. Virus drop pools. Mystery data, random mystery data, one-time coded. Okay, chip code locations. Defeat the Canadum virus with a rank of 5, 6, or 7. Okay, so if we wanted to go back into here and say, okay, in the library we need little bomb, big bomb. So what is in between there? So we need number 11. So on this little guide I found, cross bomb. So I need to find a B-Tank 2 virus. B-Tank 2 can be found in Internet Area 3. Okay, so if we go out of here, we can get back here and go home and get on the internet and travel to Internet 3. It looks like we can battle Proto Man here. We still have all the chip shop stuff. And we're back to our CG folder. Okay. Kev says it's getting late. Have a good night and a good stream. Hey, yeah, thanks for coming by and bringing your crew. I'm definitely gonna check out your stream after we're done here. I think we'll be done here pretty soon. And yeah, Pixelite and Scooter are brokering a trade for some footage. Pixelite says GameCube would be this for my video since that'll be the version I would be personally playing. Excellent. Okay. Oh, it saved our new folder. Good, good. So yeah, I'm gonna tinker around with this folder and see what I can do. So I think the plan is going to be for me to do a lot of the grinding work. Let's see, so I have, where does it say? I have 93 out of 176 battle chips, and so the plan is going to be for me to do most of them, you know, get the grinding ones out of the way. And then when it gets to the more challenging ones, like I think Shadow Man is in the game. Then I'll stream like the last few, and then fight base, and then kind of create a few different strategies to do online, play some online for a bit. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. Pixelite says you don't have to 100% it if you don't want to, of course. Yeah, I think I want 100% the game once. Because when I played Mega Man Battle Network 3 in high school, I 100% completed it. I beat Bass, I beat Pharaoh Man. Oh no, I don't think Pharaoh Man is in that one. I know Pharaoh Man is in this one, but yeah, there's a few things to do that I want to do. And part of it is because I don't think I want to revisit this one again. And it's most of that electric dungeon. That electric dungeon is just the pits to play through. So yeah, I want to complete the game and then just kind of have a folder on hand in case anyone's like, oh, let's play online, let's do Battle Network 1, because it's simpler and whatnot. So Pixelman says Shadow Man is in 2. I believe Shark Man is a post-game boss. Yes. Oh, you were talking to Scooter about the 100%? Okay. Yeah, Shark Man, I think we can go fight now. He's a post-game boss. You just go to the government complex Alex and talk to Massa the fishmonger. So, but yeah, it was a great stream in my opinion, where we did beat the final boss. So excited about that. Let me see who we have on. Oh, let's raid Tater and Tots. Looks like he's playing some Monster Hunter Rise. Tater's an awesome dude. We'll go check him out. But yeah, I will try to let you guys know when I stream again. And maybe not spring it on you. And yeah, hopefully Scooter will get his internet working and we can all hang out on his stream tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for coming. See you guys later. Bye.